How to extract money from the markets. How much money have I managed to extract from the markets? Not a lot, to be honest. To receive money from the market into your bank account, I suppose you have to give something. Money is an exchange of value. Therefore, you need to ask yourself, what do I have to give? Your answer may vary from money, time, emotions, attention. Newton's third law states, for each action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Meaning, for trading, the more money or time you can give, the more money or emotional trauma you would receive. My answer to this question is your mind. The way you think will dictate your actions leading to a result. Whether you class the result as positive or negative is irrelevant to the universe, or in this case, the market. The market simply gives back what you have given it. If you have a strong enough thought pattern of being grateful, when the market gives you a decent amount of profit or pips or a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1, you would take money off the table. You are grateful for the opportunity that the market has presented you. You understand that it may run to a larger take profit, but as you understand that the market can come back at any moment, you are appreciative of the opportunity that it's given you. If you are ungrateful, you will not see the market as having an opportunity to come back to you. All you see is the market going to a take profit and skyrocketing. That is an indication of greed. Now, that indication of greed is the opposite mentality to one that you should have of being grateful. Someone who is grateful is appreciative of the little that they're given. And in return, the market would be grateful to them, giving them loads of pips. Someone who's grateful would see the market mirroring back to them by them being stopped out a lot of the times, taking loads of trades as they see an opportunity to make money on a consistent basis, or a lot at times which the market isn't going to mirror that. The reason I say the market matches the universe is due to the many similarities, many of which can be seen as abstract, but I think that everything is interconnected in one way or another. One way I see the differences is through the time frames in TradingView. The weekly candle very much correlates with the daily, and the daily very much correlates with the 4 hour candle. And as you go down the list of 4 hour with the 1 hour and so on and so forth, I like to think that this correlation can be seen as the different dimensions which we live in the real world, such as you have the mental plane, the physical plane, and the spiritual plane. All of them reside on different frequencies, but all of them interconnect and coexist at the same time. Hence, when you're on the weekly time frame and you go down to the 1 minute, you can still see different targets and areas or different stuff that you've plotted on your charts. A saying that I like is, a healthy body equals a healthy mind, and we can see within this saying that there's two planes. You have the physical plane and you have the mental plane, and a healthy mind leads to a healthy spirit is something that I like to say as well. And from then you can see a little chain that runs across all three planes. I think that the understanding of the market helps you to understand life in some way. Maybe it couldn't, and it's just my understanding of the universe that links it together. Perhaps you may see correlation in something else. You may see it in your job, or just different things that you pay attention to. You can see, okay, this kind of relates in trading in a very abstract way. I think the most important thing when extracting money from the markets is to is to see gaining an income from the markets as a byproduct of your good habits and actions, which takes your attention away from the money that you're making and actually puts all your attention onto what you're doing to get the results that you're seeing. I gained an understanding of this principle through the cause and effect. Now, the position that you are experiencing in life is the effect. So, if you're not making money from the markets, it's due to your actions and behaviors. And your actions and habits is your cause. Now, these causes is what creates the effect. Now, to change the effect, you need to change the cause. So, in this case, to change the fact that you're not making money from the markets and you want to do that, you need to look at the cause. You need to look at your behaviors. When you're entering a change, when you're entering a trade, do you have a lot of motions running through you? And if you don't, and you're like me and you're calm and collected, when you're inside of the trade, do you make the wrong decisions in terms of closing the trade too early, moving your stop loss to break even without taking into consideration spread? So when the market does come close to your entry point, that you're not taking out. I think taking the attention away from, you know, how much money you are making from the markets, such as, or even the profit sizes of your trades. For instance, when you're in a trade and you're up by 1R, so if you've risked £25 and now you're in profit £25, when you get to that £25 mark, do you either move your trade to break even? Do you see an opportunity to make more money, or do you just be appreciative of the fact that you've got to this position and take money off the table? Now, all three of those are different actions. If you was to choose one and you was to do that on a consistent basis, then you change your habits and actions, thus changing the cause. And the effect is that you will no longer see, reds in your trading feed, but you'll see drips of blue. One thing that I did when I was starting to become more profitable was take money off the table on a more consistent basis. When it came to a one when it came to a 1R, I would close like 30% of my trade, 40% of my trade. And the effect that I had was when I came back to my MetaTrader to look at, my past trades, I saw more blue. And seeing that gave me confidence. Now, confidence is one of the keys in creating your own reality, in terms of once you've got confidence that you're seeing blues, okay, now I see a lot of blues, I must be profitable now. And once you start telling yourself this and once you start seeing this, over time, this would lead you to continue those actions, and then those numbers will only start to grow. I think that I think from everything that I've spoken about in this video, it's like it's not really correlated to trading at all. I think once you've got everything outside of trading, or not even everything, but once you've got, discipline outside of trading down, such as, you're going to the gym regularly, you're taking care of your body, you're eating the right foods, you're saying no to certain bad habits that you usually would say yes to, I think that you would see the positive effects in your trading. And many people on this trading journey may be stuck on the charts all day, 10 hours a day, practicing technical analysis. We've all been there. I don't do it too much now. I used to, but now I usually get on the charts around 1:30 to 1:30 GMT to like 3 p.m. GMT here in London. And after that, I understand that the liquidity is going to die down, so there's less probability for me to actually get a winning trade. And in this video, this was a trade that I took on gold just yesterday. It was in the afternoon session, and all of those three entries there, I don't think I took them. I think I took one further up, but I do still feel like if you want to extract money from the markets, you can't be looking for perfection. There's so many different options there, and many times that you will see your entry pattern, and the market moves fast, so there's going to be a high chance that you're not going to get exactly there. You're not going to get the pinpoint entry. But even if it moves away slightly, 1 or 2 pips, or even 4 or 5, still get in that market and still keep your stop loss to where you would have initially had it. But just bring that lot size down. I feel as if, like, imperfection is perfection, to be honest. You know, and most of my trades now, even if they're not inside of the fair value gap, most of them, they do tend to move away, and even if it does move away in your direction, which you've predicted to, and it's not near your entry point, still enter. I feel that those are where my best trades have come from anyway, as I'm less picky now. And that comes from just being grateful for the opportunity to trade. A lot of people don't get the opportunity, so I'm not rushing the markets, and in turn, I'm not rushing myself, and that leads to patience in trading. As I understand that there will always be another day. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I hope that on this trading journey that you do see that this is an opportunity to better yourself, because to reach profitability in trading, you do need to become a better person outside of trading. Thank you for watching, and this has been how to extract money from the markets.